Hi. In this episode, we had a conversation with Vineet and Renu. With Vineet and Renu, we tried to understand what is Spina Bifida and we tried to explore their experiences of traveling on a wheelchair. Please subscribe our channel so that we can create more and more content on disability. Enjoy the video. Hello, Vineet and Renu, the mother-son duo. So, firstly, welcome to the video podcast of DAND, and I'm glad that finally we are meeting.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. We are so glad to be on your podcast. This is a first for us.
Okay. So let's begin with with like an introduction because our audience would like to know about both of you. So just let's start with Vineet. So we can start with Vineet's introduction, and then Renu can follow. Yeah.
Mm,
And
My name is Vineet.
wait, that again.
My name is Vineet.
Okay.
And
Yes.
you just completed your graduation.
Yeah, I just completed my graduation, college graduation.
Okay. That's nice. Okay, Renu.
And I am his mom, of course. And I do a 9 to 5 job actually. So very hectic for both of us actually. Vineet has just finished his graduation, and now he's looking forward to going for a music college, going to a music college, because he is basically a musician and he's been learning the octapad since when he was
Oh,
11.
okay.
And Vineet is on a wheelchair because of a birth defect called spina bifida,
Okay.
and this is a neurological birth defect. And basically according to the medicine line, they say that if the mother is not having enough folic acid in her body before conceiving, then the chances of having this defect in the baby increases. So we didn't know, of course, there is so much knowledge lacking about this in our country as well as everywhere. Like when we heard that Vineet had spina bifida, so we did not know what it was. So basically, we that time, like, he's 25 now. So 25 years ago, there was no internet. So we opened the dictionary and there was no word like spina bifida. We only got to know of one of his other condition, hydrocephalus. That is, in lay terms, water in the brain. So, and I have a brother who is a doctor. So he told us the detailed version. So, in as in every birth defect disability, there is a range, mild,
Yes.
high, medium.
Yes.
So Vineet had the highest, uh, what do you call, মানে সব থেকে highest ওর ইয়ে ছিল, and he
Yes.
was affected very severely, yes.
Acha.
So which is why he is on a wheelchair. But there are people with spina bifida who will be walking on the streets and you will not know that they have spina bifida.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is also an invisible birth defect, and you know this only when the person or child or baby has urinary problems.
Okay.
That is where the parents come to know that there is something wrong, and then when they go and their tumor might be so small that unless you do an MRI or a CT scan, you will not find it. They can walk, they can do everything basically, but the first thing that affects is the urinary system and stool system, of course. So his condition is like it is also called the snowflake condition, because every person with spina bifida has a different version. They may be able to do some things which another might not be able to do. So depends from case to case. So Vineet also has associated scoliosis. Now his scoliosis has upgraded to lordosis. That means his basically his spine is where the tumor was before at birth. It's like this defect happens when the baby, when the mother does not even know that she has conceived within 1 month of conceiving.
Okay, so there is no scope for like prevention.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
So his basically spine is like this,
yeah,
like totally at 180 types,
yeah.
So it wasn't like this. So over the years, it has
Have.
uh, happened, and nowadays we have heard in the US what they are doing is when the baby is found to have this spina bifida, they and the tumor position is like very risky, kind of like it might affect the baby very badly, then they go in for a surgery nowadays. And basically you can the surgeon will cut open the uterus, stitch the baby's tumor, put everything, all the spinal fluid and the cords that have been that have not been able to form,
Hmm.
and put them and stitch them. So in those babies, the uh, what do you call, the mane, they have a lesser problems. They have lower effects. They
So
are
they
affected
will
very
still
less.
they will still born with spina bifida.
They will still be born with spina bifida, but they will walk, they will do everything, and basically,
Okay.
if the urinary system is affected also, it is taken care of by a lot of measures nowadays, so they can lead a full life, like normal life.
Okay, okay. So, in spite of that folic acid related issue in the mother's womb, the child develops this tumor.
Yeah, first in the first month when the mother has just conceived, the neural tube is unable to form totally because of lack of folic acid, and then there develops a tumor, and the neural tube doesn't close. There is an opening, and the spinal cord which develops later, that also is let loose. Whereas in the normal people, it is closed. In the sheath is closed,
Okay.
so that doesn't happen. But the thing is that one of our doctors, like she told us, she had been working in the UK, that in the UK and all other developed countries, what they do is they put folic acid tablets as in the general departmental stores, just like how you take in your multivitamins and your
Okay.
Dex Orange for your hemoglobin and all that.
Yeah.
Even folic acid is arranged there. So when girls reach the childbearing age, they are encouraged to have it on a regular basis, like, just like a multivitamin.
Ach.
That is not there. This awareness is not there in our country. And wherever I talk about spina bifida, I always emphasize on this, that in departmental stores they should keep folic acid tablets,
Ach.
because what in over here, what happened to me and all other women also in India, that we are given folic acid after 1 month when we come to know that we have conceived,
Hmm.
and then the folic acid starts, but by then the defect has already happened, so it
Already.
is of no use.
Acha.
I won't say if it is, I don't know if it is of no use or not, but we still take it, considering that maybe it will diminish the level of effect. So the thing is, it should be, according to doctors, it should be taken at least 3 months before you start planning to have a baby.
Ideally.
Folic acid. Yeah.
Acha.
So that even like in my Facebook profile also, you'll see I have mentioned that, because there is very little awareness regarding this.
Yes, yes. That's why I'm
So
also discussing because I
yes,
myself
and
also know.
all my friends and colleagues and who are just getting married, about to get married, I said, tell them, start taking folic acid even before you think of conceiving a baby or like that, And then another thing was that 25 years back, the ultrasonography was being done only when the baby was around 8 months to see the position.
Acha.
So that was too late.
Hmm.
And nowadays, the doctors are doing a good job. They are doing it in 3 months and 4 months. So basically, they can find out that whether the defect is there or not. So, if a baby is born with spina bifida, then according to the severity of the case, they have to go ahead. Like for every child, it's different. For every child, it's different. Some they start walking, and then later on they can't walk anymore and have to depend on the wheelchair. Then there are surgeries for management of urine and stool problems. So yes, nowadays we are members of the Spina Bifida Foundation India.
Okay.
They are based in Mumbai.
Okay.
So there we have children who go in for surgeries, and they lead a very independent life. And they can go on trips alone. They don't need anybody on a wheelchair because they have had the surgeries for the urine and stool management. So very nice. It's not like how it used to be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's change the topic a little bit. So, I know that you guys love traveling a lot, and if we open your Instagram and your social media pages, I really love watching. And yeah, yeah, you guys make very cute videos, and some of the behind the scene moments also, which makes us
We
laugh.
love making those videos because
Yeah.
it's very nice, like refreshing kind of. So we both sit sometimes and we make those videos and we have a nice time.
Yeah. So, see, can you share some of the places in India and abroad that wherever you have, which are the places that you have visited?
Huh. So Vineet has been traveling since he was 1 day old,
Are
right,
you?
Vineet? Because the
Okay.
day he was born, he had to be taken to Kolkata for his surgery because we live in a small town in West Bengal, and there are no such big hospitals here. So he was taken the very next day for his back surgery. They have to the tumor had to be operated upon, and the
Okay.
spinal cord that was disassembled, it had to be put in, and then there had to be plastic surgery. He came back after 1 month,
Oh,
and I had a cesarean, so I couldn't go to the hospital with him. His papa went and his dadi went, and they all managed everything over there. And then he came back, so he's a traveler since day one.
Literally.
a born traveler, a born traveler.
So yeah, so in the beginning, we were running from this hospital to that hospital, thinking there might be some kind of a
Some treatment or
treatment. Yes.
uh,
We always thought that even if, if he was not walking, if there was any treatment regarding his uh, back, so it could be straightened, so he could, we could lay him flat on the bed or something. So we went to Chennai Apollo when he was just 2 years old. Yeah.
okay.
We went to Chennai Apollo, and there also the doctor said there's nothing else to do except therapies and more surgeries. So we went, and the thing is, wherever where we went, we used to look out for adjoining places, ek to ghure ashi kind of,
Ah,
because those used to be really stressful days
yes.
because we didn't know what to do, and there was no internet, and there was so little information about it.
Mm,
So we used to be very stressed. And because of no information, once Vineet had a very severe kidney infection, and very, very severe. And we thought we would lose him, but we went to Vellore then. And there also, there the treatment was good. And Vellore was like an eye opener. Like there we came to know that what we should do, his catheterization and his medicines and stool management. They taught us everything. Yeah, I would say that that visit was a turning point, because after that we've had very little problems regarding his health. After our Vellore trip, then suddenly, I don't know, like maybe because I have traveled a lot when I was in my childhood, because my father used to get LTC, so we used to go here and there. So I found that traveling was like a bit like, relieving of our stress. Actually, I had a training in Bhubaneswar when Vineet was around 9, 8 or 9. And since I cannot leave him anywhere, because I look after his urine and stool part. So all of us, the family, went. And while I was doing the training, and he and his sister and his papa were going about roaming Bhubaneswar, and there are lots of places to see there also, although they are not wheelchair accessible.
Yeah.
So they had a nice time. And we also had a trip booked to Mumbai and Goa. So that is how we collaborate. Like Mumbai, his dad had a conference. So we thought when we are going to Mumbai, we might as well go to Goa.
Yeah.
So like that, we collaborate our according to our holidays, leaves, and all that. So when we went, he, of course, I don't know, I must have passed on the travel bug to him. So
Hmm.
he was having a good time. And yeah, so we also were enjoying. And Goa, when we went, it was a very nice trip. Although the beaches were not wheelchair accessible, not one of them also. But then also we had a very nice time.
Okay.
And then we came back refreshed, and like somehow we started going out every year, or maybe after a year, to different places where we have relatives, maybe.
Hmm.
Or maybe there are again, his dad has a conference, and like in Nainital, and we can go to Masuri like that.
Hmm.
So we started traveling like that. And so we visited a lot of places in India. And then there was a family trip to northeastern side, or northeast, Sikkim,
Yeah.
Darjeeling, and all that.
Nice.
So that was also not so wheelchair, but we enjoyed, because by then we accepted ki, yeah, the world is not going to be accessible so much. So
Right.
but that time he was small, tiny, so his
Yeah.
papa could carry him, just put him there, put him here.
Correct.
But now it's changing. Now we are looking into the accessibility part of wherever we visit, because now it's not easy for his papa to lift him up and go a bit of distances where he has to.
So before we
So
go into that, I just so first you said that all of you went to Goa, and then you mentioned about Northeast, so which is mostly like mountain, right? So, uh, is Vinith a mountain person or a beach person? Vinith, I want to
good,
ask
good
you first.
question.
Both, but mostly mountains.
Mostly
Okay,
mountains. Okay, and what
okay.
about you, Renu?
I
I knew you
got
were gonna ask this question.
I came to know about this today. He's a mountain person.
Okay.
And me, I can go anywhere.
You just love traveling, that's all.
Went to Darjeeling because of the snow, no?
Yeah, so we went to the beach, Goa beach. Then he said, "Okay, now I want to go to a place with snow." So
Ah,
we said, "Okay, we will go to the Darjeeling, and Sikkim is our favorite place. People from West Bengal, near also, and very easy to reach and all that." So that way we went. But the place where there was snow, it was not accessible. So
mm,
that day, like, Vineet was very heartbroken, because he could see the snow, and his sister and everybody crossed a stream and went to the snow uh, side on the mountain,
Mountain
but
top.
he could not because it was very difficult.
Yeah.
So that day he was very sad.
Mountain basement.
Mountain based. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that is not.
And snow was slushy also. And so that was one day we remember because he had specifically gone to see like be on the snow, and he like all kids they see no
Yeah.
the snowball fights and all that, so he
Correct.
couldn't do anything anyway.
Hmm.
So that happened, and then we went to other places also. Oh, Delhi we've been a lot of times because of various reasons. His dad always goes for meetings, and he wanted to see the Taj Mahal once.
Yeah.
So we went for that trip also.
Right.
And then
So that's
by
southern India.
Southern India, yes, we went to Kerala once, and that was for when he was very like was a baby that time. We went like how we were going about for his
Southern.
started, yeah. So we were going about for his treatments as well as like we thought let's go to a retreat center and pray some we did everything we could and should.
Yeah.
So that way we have been to Kerala also, but not for travel, like
Acha. Acha.
and yeah, Chennai also we've been twice actually. Yeah, but not for travel purposes. South is
Not because of the treatment.
huh. So basically, South India is still on a bucket list because South India is more accessible than North,
Yes.
technically speaking.
Technically, yes.
And yeah, so yeah, we've been to Bengaluru
Not
also.
just touch and go.
Touch and go. Yeah, he's right. That South is touch and go.
Acha.
Airport.
So,
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
and then by the grace of God, I don't know how it happened, but it happened like fatafat, this Europe trip we had before
Ah.
COVID. We had it very cheap. People listen when they ask us how much was
Right.
the cost, and we tell them, then they're saying, "What are you saying?" Then the prices have increased after COVID,
Yeah.
double the price. So it was like a blessing, So when we went to Europe, then the accessibility over there, and especially in Switzerland and all, was an eye opener. Like
Mind
we
blowing.
just wheeling through trams and everything, and mountain tops 10,000 feet, and it was so easy, just wheels, wheelchair, going fat, everything.
Wow.
So like we were so amazed that the world can be accessible if you
Yeah.
want to, if you're willing to. And upon it depends on the country's
Awareness भी तो.
governments and all. And yes, awareness, yeah, awareness, of course it's more there. In our country awareness is less, but yeah, helpful people are everywhere.
Yeah.
Helpful people are everywhere.
Of course.
Yeah.
So in Europe, which are the places that you visited? I think you mentioned about Switzerland and what else?
We went to London for one day. That was in our itinerary, like that. It was a group trip, not an accessible trip. So we went. London was also accessible. Yes, how much we visited, went around the touristy places.
Cold.
Then yeah, it was very cold. No,
So cold.
it was very cold. We thought Switzerland would be cold, but London was colder.
Oh,
Yes.
Snow, but still cold.
Yeah. So, and then we went to Paris, right?
wow.
And Paris also was very nice, accessible. Eiffel Tower was accessible, and Disneyland was accessible. And then we went to Belgium. Belgium, no? Belgium. Then after that, oh, Germany. Yeah, Germany. One or two cities, and lastly was Switzerland. Yes. Switzerland was the most accessible because in all of Europe, there are places which are not accessible, and the cobblestones are a pain. The wheelchair, it was just going bobble, bobble. And we almost, one of his tires got shedded because of the
Oh,
thing. So in Belgium. So after that, we were very careful not to take him over cobblestones and all.
Right.
So
So,
yeah.
see, I know that, as a wheelchair user, it is not easy to plan this kind of a travel, be it within India or abroad. So, I mean, what kind of preparation, I think even before preparation, you need a certain kind of research. I mean, I just wanted to understand your process. I have seen people, I'm talking in general, that, before traveling to a place, they do a research, what are the things there, how to, like what is the, let's say, the commute, how to commute from one place to another. And if somebody is a wheelchair user, then this kind of research is even more important. So do you make this kind of research and then plan your trip accordingly, or you just go with the flow कि चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है, जो होगा देखा जाएगा? What is like your process? I just wanted to understand that.
No
This
planning.
no planning, no.
No, we plan.
No, the Europe trip was an eye opener because before that we were like bag उठाते हैं चलो just जाना
Ah,
है, okay.
acha.
And when we went to Europe, then after coming back, when I started making videos about our travels in during the COVID, because we had a lot of free
Playtime.
spare time. So that time when I was making the videos, then for example, just one example I'm giving you in Belgium, there is this mini Europe place where everything of Europe is in a mini size, and you can
Oh.
visit that place. Everything, Eiffel Tower, London Bridge, everything, not London Bridge, London
No,
Tower,
Acha.
Eiffel Tower.
Big Ben. Yeah, Eiffel Tower, Big Ben. They're all miniatures, like they're of our height.
Hmm.
So there was this place, and when we landed, and every time we had to embark last from the bus because naturally he had his wheelchair stored under and it had to be taken out. So when we put him on the wheelchair and we looked around, there was nobody because everybody had gone off.
Hmm.
And what we saw was a big flight of stairs, and there was no one else, and it was a big flight of stairs. And I thought, how will we manage? Then luckily we spotted a gardener, and we asked him if he could help us, and it was like he helped us and all of us helped. Only then he could go to the entrance of that mini Europe thing.
Acha.
And I was so angry, and I was like, how is it possible in Europe and these places? They say it's first world countries and all that. So if you see the videos of that day, you will see me in a very angry mood,
Okay.
wherever a little bit if you see me. So it was because of this. So then when we came back and I started making the videos, and I went to their website, and there was a very nice wheelchair accessible entrance on the opposite side.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
Very, very nice, specifically for wheelchair users. And I was like, hey, Bhagwan, I was just going to write to them that
Complete.
you are so inaccessible. How can you do this and all that? So that was an eye opener. So after that, when one by one I started making videos, even in Switzerland,
Hmm.
there was a place where there's this Lucerne, there's a city, and there's this what bridge is it called? That wooden bridge. There's a wooden bridge, very touristy place, and it had steps right in front. And again, I was like, how can they not have ramps or anything to? And then I come back, and then come to know that there is a wheelchair lift. You
Oh.
just have to go and ask a nearby shop for the keys, and they will give you the keys, and you can just attach your wheelchair to it, to the lift, and it will take you. So when we came back, and I was like, "Oh, we have to start like researching before going to any place.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's like this is what happens. We become uh, like he can't go to certain places.
Acha.
So
You have
yeah,
learned the hard
the
way.
number one thing is you have to go to all these places websites and check out their
Yeah.
accessibility topic like that. They
Correct.
have it, and all of them have, all the touristy places have it.
Acha. So that's what I'm saying, that you have learned it in a hard way. So initially you are like, chalo dekha jayega, and then now you
Yeah.
know that you should do a little bit of research, and then. So when you plan the travel, so particularly for Vineet, what are the things that you you take with you, or you keep in mind, like it can be a tool or a particular planning. So I'm also trying to understand. For me, it is very difficult to move like from shift to, let's say, a car or to the chair. And if it is a bus, it is even more and more and more difficult. It's very, very difficult, right? So
Mhm.
is there any particular strategy that you follow? Because even if there are 3 4 people, it's not easy to, to shift somebody from a bus to
Mhm.
ground, right? So
Correct, correct,
how do you
correct.
plan that part? I understand that if the place is accessible, then you can at least reach out and then you can move.
Yeah.
But what about the
Mhm.
transport in between?
Yeah, so recently we came upon this it's a nice usable um, bags. I wouldn't say bag. It's called a lift. Like there are handles on both sides, actually
Yeah.
4 sides, and you can make a person sit on that
Yes.
lift.
Yes.
It's made of nylon or cloth material
Correct.
together.
Correct.
So two you one person can hold from this side, and you can shift from seat to seat,
Mm-hmm.
because the way Vineet's papa has been carrying him, like scooping him, and that is not going to work for us anymore.
Right.
So recently we have stumbled upon this. It's called portable transfer lift, and you can make the person sit on it on his wheelchair and transfer to any anywhere, like on a bus seat, on a from wheelchair to airplane seat, or vice versa. You can do that. We haven't tried it, but we are going to try it very soon.
Okay.
Because there is this one trip which might be coming up without Vineet's papa. So uh, he's been brought up in a joint family, and he has lovely cousins. So they said, chaliye na, we will do it. The lift is there and we'll manage. So I said, okay, this time I'm going to record this. So
Nice.
if it works, like it should, because everybody seems to be using this. It's a good travel hack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.
And and then Vineet also has food eating problems. So he basically survives on khichdi
Not the only thing.
and mashed food. So wherever we go, we travel with a mini rice cooker.
Okay.
That is one thing. And yeah, we can't do without his cushion, because it takes care of his scoliosis. And when he was very young, he used to get a lot of what do you call
So
bed sores,
Huh.
because during the winter season, the skin over there, it used to become very stiff,
still get it.
and it used to rupture, and then there used a sore used to take place, and it used to take very long to heal. So
Yeah.
nowadays we even same for Europe also, we forgot his thing cushion somehow. I don't know how, but when we came back, it ruptured, and there was another bed sore, very bad.
Oh, so is this a
So that is
customized
another
cushion?
thing.
Is this a customized cushion?
Not really. It's just a normal cushion we
Regular
use for
cushion.
our sofa sets.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything will do, but he needs something in his chair,
Okay.
because his foldable chair, which we used for our traveling, it doesn't have cushions at all.
Oh.
And but it is a good one, because it folds into in a very small shape, and
Oh.
the wheels are also detachable. So even if we have to travel by train, it very neatly goes under the train seats, and yeah,
So
basically it's a
is the
hmm.
wheelchair also regular wheelchair, or you have customized as per the requirement? Like,
No, this is a regular wheelchair,
okay.
and
Manual
from
wheelchair.
Karma it is
Manual wheelchair.
manual wheelchair.
Okay. Okay.
And actually, once we went to Puri, and he went into the water with his wheelchair,
Oh.
and we had a very nice time. And we came back in the car, and we forgot all about the wheelchair. So the next time we had to take it out for some. trip or travel. It was all the sand was coming out and everything was jammed,
Yeah.
so it we couldn't use it anymore, but we got the same wheelchair again because it is very handy.
Acha.
And it's not this one, but this is his home wheelchair,
Okay.
but it's very handy. It's a very good travel wheelchair.
Okay.
But then recently we went to yeah, Rajasthan. Our Rajasthan trip, his papa had to push and pull him a lot,
Yeah.
and he got very tired. So we recently got ourselves a battery operated wheelchair, which is also uh, foldable, and you can also take out the wheels and you can make it manual also. It's very nice, but we are yet to use it.
Okay. Okay. But if you go to Rajasthan and a lot more beaches, then the same thing will happen to a motorized wheelchair as well.
Correct. So yeah, we oh, by the way, we made ourselves a beach wheelchair for Vineet.
Ah.
From scratch, because we were going to Mandarmani,
Mm.
and because we learned a hard lesson with his previous wheelchair, so we said we can't take this again into the waters. So we bought the parts online, and that time Alibaba was there,
Mm.
and so we got balloon tires from them. And we made our local, Mistri ji,
Oh,
carpenter ji. He bought PVC pipes and all, and he made it.
so you carry it whenever you go to a beach now?
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we went to the beach after that, after making that beach wheelchair, but we didn't need it because Mandarmani beach was very hard. So his
Oh,
normal wheelchair was like doing the job good.
okay. But it will
We,
be very big, no? That kind of a beach wheelchair will be very big. How will you carry that? Or it's
no,
below?
it is totally detachable.
Oh,
Totally detachable. Like we saw it on Amazon,
okay.
the beach wheelchairs, and I just showed it to our Mistri ji, and he said, "हाँ बना देंगे,"
Lovely.
because that Amazon was ridiculously priced, and even people in US also say that we don't know why it is so costly because it is made up of PVC pipes basically. So
Ah,
even in US, the people make it on their own.
okay. All right.
So
So
yeah,
एक हो गया राइस कुकर, एक हो गया this wheelchair. So definitely anyway you need to bring
yeah, folding wheelchair, yeah,
folding wheelchair cushion, and then
cushion,
this
and his
then
lift.
lift
The
that
new
you are
one.
planning.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So which are the
Yeah.
places that you are planning? Let's say next 2 3 years. I want to hear from Vineet, like what are the places that he wants to visit
Want an invitation for
in
Dubai?
your bucket list.
Dubai?
Okay, tell your bucket list.
I don't have it as long as it's not here.
He always wants to go out where it's accessible.
Of course.
Mine is no crackers.
Oh, he's a bit sensitive to loud noise. Because of his condition, I think he has a shunt in his head traveling
Yeah,
right here. So even a not so loud sound, he hears it very loud.
very
So
low.
that way he becomes very shaky, kind of shaken.
Hmm.
So you tell what actually he has an uncle living in Abu Dhabi,
Oh,
his own uncle. Pakro,
Hmm.
bolo.
I don't know.
They came down recently, and you have been invited to.
I've been invited there to Abu Dhabi
And
nice.
and
Dubai.
same.
Same, okay.
So that's the next Dubai.
Mm, yeah.
Because we went to Singapore and Malaysia, basically. We had a Spina Bifida conference, international conference,
Hmm.
and
Fun.
we went and he performed because he got to perform his octopad over there.
Hmm.
And then since Singapore is just across the border, so and he also has an uncle there, so we went there also. And after visiting Switzerland, Switzerland, of course, is in its own league, very accessible, and but Singapore takes the cake. Like it was too good. Like
Yeah.
tell.
Not yet. I haven't traveled around all around the world, so
Okay,
not yet.
we don't know which is the most accessible because we haven't traveled all around the
Yes.
world.
Yes. And until now,
As of now, as of
as
now,
of now.
as of now. Yeah, yeah.
So as of now, Singapore is the most accessible place.
How did you like Singapore?
Oh yeah,
Say.
yeah. I can like wheel on my own everywhere.
Ah, he said he can go to Singapore again on his own.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
lovely. So
You
nice.
won't need.
That's beautiful.
yeah. But my uncle there in case.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so yeah, that makes a difference when the place is accessible. You can also think of going on your own.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And every adult wants to venture out on their own sometime or the other.
सोलो ट्रिप तो
Now,
बनता ही है एक सोलो ट्रिप तो बनता
solo
है
trip.
yeah,
Where would you go for your solo trip?
Oh there.
Where?
Yeah,
yeah.
Singapore.
Singapore,
Yeah.
Singapore.
as of now.
Yeah.
Okay. Acha, so
Okay.
now, yeah, so I also want to understand about the, musical journey of Vineet a little bit, like how it all started and what exactly, you're doing with your Octopad right now. What is your plan with your music?
Yeah, but first, like I wanted to like play learn guitar, but I started with piano.
Okay.
Yeah, he started with the keyboard.
How old? But
Very young, 5 years old.
and then I
He knows
octopad
he
basics basic.
mm,
Uh,
and
Piano and guitar, yeah.
then
Mostly then octopadding,
how did you
2011.
start the Octopad?
I don't know.
I came back
One
one
of the
day.
live shows, I think,
Yeah, one
school.
of the live shows in school, he saw a child playing the Octopad and he really
Oh,
liked it.
drums.
Octopad.
No, because of
Oh,
drums.
okay. And then I thought that since like everybody should have a hobby, and
Hmm.
since he was musically inclined, so I said, yeah, let's try it. And we have a wonderful sir who teaches him,
Oh.
and he's been learning since 11 years age.
2011,
2011, when we were
2011.
11
Yeah,
years old. Yeah.
April.
So he first said कि अच्छा आगे देखते হবে সত্যি seriously ও interested কিনা. So
Ah.
then he was learning 2 years only on the wooden plank with the octa
Yeah,
pads.
yeah, yeah.
So sir after 2 years said হ্যাঁ এবার আপনি কিনতে পারেন, he is very good.
That's nice. That's nice. So you perform live also, Vineet?
School,
Yeah.
That's
and
nice.
then Delhi,
School,
call
mostly
11,
Delhi.
12.
Yeah.
Yes, he has been in the
Mostly.
school bands for his 10 also, 12 also.
Yeah.
And then he performed in
10,
Delhi.
12, 9 or 11. 10 or 12 में तो exams.
Okay. And then Delhi.
Yeah, Delhi and
There was
then
this
college में भी.
International Spina Bifida conference in Delhi in
Acha.
2018. He performed there. And now recently in Malaysia also.
इसके पहले college में भी.
Yeah, he performed in his college also.
Acha. So what kind of music you love to play? Like Western, या हमारा एकदम Bollywood type, or
Mostly West.
mostly West? Acha.
Ah. But sir is making him learn Bollywood also.
But that helps
Yeah,
actually.
Bollywood
The
music
beat.
is different. All the Indian musical instruments are there in the octapad.
Yes. I
I
know about
wanted it.
Octopad a little bit. My uncle also is a musician, and he used to play drums in his, in his young age. But he has also shifted to Octopad, and I have seen that wooden board that you're talking about. So he also used to practice on this wooden board a lot. So I have seen that board.
Okay.
Now he plays that full-fledged Octopad.
Last like um like वैसा वाला तो अभी सेल नहीं होता है,
Yeah, what?
जो मतलब है ना, मॉडल।
Model. Oh, acha, he's talking about the model. SPD 20 yours is.
Acha. Now, those
Okay.
technicalities I don't know much about. Yeah. So, what else? Anything else that both of you want to share? Anything that you want to add, or
Uh,
think that you missed out, or you want to add?
so, like, as of now, I would like to say that things are changing for the better in our country. This is one thing I have noticed
Yeah.
around past few years. People are becoming more aware of disabilities and accessibility wise also. Of course, there are always people who will try to pull back. I
Yes.
don't know how their mental situation works, but mostly people are very willing to help. And I have been writing to ministries ever since when it was
Because
very small.
because of those.
I wrote to the Goa ministry when they didn't have ramps in their stations, train stations, and Bhubaneswar. When we went, no, then there was, and the station master was very, very kind, and he promised us. He wrote back to us. That time was the era of letters, you know. So we got letter from him that he would look into it, and soon all the stations now have ramps or even lifts. So that is a very positive development in our country. I'm very happy about it.
Yeah.
The only thing now troubles me is that the trains are still in that same situation where there are no ramps in small towns or cities. I don't know. We haven't traveled in a train. We don't travel much in train nowadays because nowadays access is so convenient, faster also. So last time we traveled by train was in the Rajasthan trip 2 years, 3 years back, 22. So yeah, to get into the train compartment is an issue still now.
Yeah.
And when the Vande Bharat train came, I thought that maybe it will be accessible like how the trains in Switzerland and Europe are. Because in every station they have ramps, and those ramps are not steep like how we see in on Google
Yeah.
regarding our platforms. Of course, there will always be gaps between between the platform and trains because they are old constructions. So you cannot change the whole thing. But what we can do is put the ramps. So it is not available in all the stations. Firstly, and up till now, we haven't been on the Vande Bharat. We will be one day. But up till now, disabled coaches were like an outcast coach. You know, right at the end without AC, and anybody can get in, and like you can't fight with them that
There's no
you need
pantry
to put a.
service also. There is no pantry service also available.
Yeah, it is completely detached from the train as if. So we couldn't travel in that, although the wheelchair needed that compartment. And the other compartments, the AC compartments or even the general, and Vineet was small, his papa was carrying him inside the compartment, but now it's no more possible. So that way we are a bit like, what do we do where there is no flight access? We have to travel in train. Then we start thinking. So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of thinking goes about this also, the connectivity, how it is related.
Yes.
And but still there is positive developments, and some states are doing it very well, very very well. They are improving in terms of accessibility, not just wheelchair accessibility, all in all kinds of accessible situations. So it also I also think that the abled world is unable to understand our problems because we face it firsthand, and others don't have to. So I think it's important to pinpoint, Jay, you have to do it like this.
Yes.
This will not this will not work out.
Yeah.
So that is why now we are me and a few other like-minded people have we are going to register ourselves as Wheelchair Users Association very soon.
Yeah,
So we can tell the people in authority and the government what our problems are, because there are people willing to listen. I am
definitely.
like, I feel it. I can see it. So if you say to the right people, they are very willing to listen. And the thing is that while we are here, we should do something for change, because अपने लिए जिया तो क्या जिया.
I prefer planes, that's all.
You prefer
Oh, okay.
planes. Mode of transportation is plane.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Because the airports are accessible, and so is transfer, and everything is so easy, It should also take place in our Indian train stations. I think changes are coming slow. Changes are there, very slow, but yes, they should come. Yeah,
So,
soon
do you
enough.
also get support inside the aircraft when you're shifting from a wheelchair to the seat?
Yes, yes, yes. So last time when we were coming back from Goa, uh, actually there is a lot we need to say about the airplane transport also, regarding their wheelchairs. Like, when Vineet was younger, when we used to travel by flights, he was allowed to take his own wheelchair after an X-ray scan to the door of the aircraft, and then they would stow it somewhere nearby. So when we reached that place, certain place, they would take it out immediately, and we would be off on our way, and it
Correct.
wouldn't take much time. Nowadays, I don't know why they have made it so complicated.
Yes.
They are taking his wheelchair away at the baggage drop off point, packing it again, and then he's being transferred to an airport wheelchair, which is a transit wheelchair most of the time, and it is very narrow. And there is because Vinny does not have any sensation from his waist down, he feels that he is in air because the hand rest is also very high.
Yeah.
So he sits like that without any movement, and if there is any
Low.
low hai, it is so high, no?
No, no.
Low.
Low है, but like yes.
Yeah. Yes, he has to sit like this.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, if there is a delay, like it happened with us last time in Hyderabad airport, we had to wait 3 hours, more than 3 hours. So you cannot sit in one position for 3 hours. Not even a normal person will be able to sit that.
Yeah.
And especially people with disabilities, they have a lot of other health issues also. So I will be taking up this point in the future with via my our Instagram posts, or videos on YouTube, that you should go back to the old system. That way, at least you will know that that person genuinely needs the wheelchair. Nowadays, there are people who don't need the wheelchair, but they go for it because they get access first to enter, and disembarking time, they go out and all that. Like, we've heard that there are people who misuse this facility. So if a person is on a wheelchair coming on his own wheelchair, that's a genuine case. And this when we were going to the Purple Fest in Goa, now what happened was that so many wheelchair users were in Goa airport, and they could not supply to everyone
Mm.
all the airport wheelchairs. So they were stuck that time, and even the wheelchair users were stuck. So, in the future, I would like to make a short reel or video regarding this, and I will tag the airplane, I mean, the Ministry of Airlines in India, that you can go for this. So, that is where I want to say that when you make any changes regarding accessibility in public places, in ministries, you consult with people with disabilities, because you will not know what problems, what are their shortcomings. You will never know them, you will never understand them. So better to take people with disabilities in conference and ask them, like, is this okay, is that okay? So that way a seamless thing happens, and it helps them also, Because just as I mentioned that when you have a uh, conference or a gathering where wheelchair users are going to take part, no airport will have so many wheelchairs.
Exactly.
So yeah, there are a few things to be taken up also, and hopefully we will be addressing these problems in future. We want to help people in authorities. We want to help people in the ministries by our inputs. Uh, so let's hope for the best.
The
Yes,
airport
yes.
toilets. Airport
Yeah. So
toilets.
last time when there was a delay in the flight and Vineet needs diaper changes for long places, and then we went to the disabled toilet, and disabled toilets, they think that everybody can get up from the wheelchairs for a short pace and go and sit on the commode. It doesn't happen for everybody. So we need a changing
Bed.
bed, kind of like how you have for babies, diaper changing tables.
Yes,
And it doesn't take much space. It's very simple, like just attached to the wall, like diaper changing tables for babies.
yeah,
But we need that. If that is not there, then twice we've had this problem, because it's very difficult to change him on his wheelchair.
correct.
So that is, yeah,
Exactly.
we pointed this out also in one of our reels to the Hyderabad airport. Not only one airport, we would like to um ask the ministries to change, incorporate this change in all the airports. Slowly do it, but do it, please.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, things are changing in India also, but yes, it's a bit slow,
Slow,
but at
slower.
least it's changing and it is going for the better, I hope.
Yes.
So, okay, so I think firstly, thank you very much, both of you, to for
Thank you
having this
for the
Thank
conversation.
opportunity.
Yeah, for having this conversation, and I wanted to do for a very long time, but I'm glad that today it happened. So thanks,
Yeah.
both of you. I know that you are very. I mean, you have a busy schedule, but so thanks for thanks for being here and attending this conversation and this podcast.
Thank
I
you
think
so
there
much.
I think there are many areas that we have not touched upon today, and there are so many things to discuss. Um,
Yes, absolutely.
but today, my intention was to keep it focused on travel because I know that for a wheelchair user, traveling is I mean, it's a huge, huge. There are many people that don't even think about traveling, like let alone traveling. They don't even think about going
Going
out of
out
their
of the
house,
house.
going off their house, travel within the city. They don't even think about that. So I just wanted to bring Vineet and you here to talk about traveling as much as we can. But yes, I think we should do more episodes,
Absolutely.
especially can be travel focused, particularly one travel focused. Also, we can do like that. But yes,
Yes.
we will meet again. And
Surely.
See you
It
thank you.
soon.
was very nice talking to you also.
Thank you so
Great.
much. Thank you for watching the video till the end. If you have any question or comments for Vineet and Renu, please share them in the comment section. Also, let us know what disability related topics you would like us to cover in future videos. Thank you.